Hey Virgo, it's Goddess Puff and welcome to your reading.
All right.
Let's jump into it with an oracle card message for Virgo. Let me move this. Oh, it's wax on this. It's candle wax. Virgo, are you thinking about buying candles? Doing anything with candles? I'm trying to think of how that could even be possible. That I got wax on this. Fox, cunning. That direction. I get 2 of Wands energy with this card. With Fox, cunning, I feel like I don't know why I heard stalking. Do not be alarmed. I don't think anyone's like stalking you outside your house or anything. But with Fox, cunning, I feel like you're planning something. Like you're planning a trip, or I see a graph. Maybe you're planning something, or you're doing something for work. I'm seeing you at a whiteboard, or you could be looking through documents or paperwork. I just feel like you have a strategy either for work or for a trip or something. And with 2 of Wands, mouse advantage. Oh yes, this is gonna, so you're planning ahead. I'm seeing strategy and plan ahead. I'm seeing those 2 words specifically, so let me write that down. Okay. Something about aliens. Maybe you're watching the Discovery Channel. I see bored ferocity. My mom is calling me. Black cat independence. I usually get that 9 of Pentacles Virgo energy with that stag beetle tenacity. I hope it focused when I did that. Okay, Newt urgency. I always get network with this card. Move this over here. And something about marshmallows. With Fox cunning, I feel like you are strategically like reaching out to people. I'm seeing a mass email, call, text. You're reaching out to the right people. I feel like over the few months you've been doing some type of research on who to reach out to, who to network with, who to work with. With network and urgency, I feel like you've planned ahead and you sent out something like it was timed. So maybe you're planning your posts, or you're setting out, planning mass emails. I feel like I keep saying you've planned ahead.
Why do you keep on saying it?
I keep getting that. You've planned something ahead of time to be sent out at a later date. And it works. It's very effective.
If you're wondering, I already know. If you thought it, I've been new.
So I don't know if you're using astrology to do so, or you know when the perfect time is to send something out to people. I'm sorry, like I keep closing my eyes because it helps me focus on the message that's coming through better. And with that direction, I feel like this is something that you're doing differently.
It's different. It's really different.
Because the bat direction is like the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands is you doing something differently or trying a new pathway.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Than you did before. Because you could be doing the same exact, like you could be in the same field of work, but you're just communicating in a different way. You're creating in a different way. You're planning in a different way. Maybe you've never planned ahead before. I don't know. But you're doing something in a different way. Or you could just be doing something completely different. But I feel like it's more so you're critiquing something that you're already doing with mouse advantage, and that puts you ahead of everyone else because you're doing something ahead of time.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Everything keeps slipping out of my hands. 12 sacrifices what slipped out. I just heard. I think that's part of a Halloween song. 7.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
I'm so glad I was yapping because I was like, I'm yapping. But we have, look, 7. Patience and planning.
I mean, I told you.
I'm so glad I decided to yap because I was like, I'm talking a lot. But There it goes. 2, intuition with that direction. I feel like you just intuitively felt like you should plan ahead. You just felt it. This is it. Now, for some of you, it could have been some data that you picked up on along the way. Maybe you learned from seeing certain patterns in the past, whether you're looking at analytics or you're looking at statistics. You're looking at a pattern on a graph or history of something. And I feel like your intuition is also, direction and intuition. I hope this is focusing. Direction, intuition. Your intuition is guiding you with cunning. That's literally planning. Like I said in the beginning, patience and planning. That's really smart. And then using your intuition to guide you. And then memories of love with advantage 6, because you have history here. Now, this can be in work, and the same energy can be applied to your love life. So maybe you see something works at work, so you apply it in love, or vice versa. Flip it and reverse it. And then I cut the deck and see patience.
Tomorrow. Stop saying tomorrow.
Truth.
Well, don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Okay, let's see. Overall energy. Because I keep going back to balance.
Balance.
All right, overall energy. Triumphant success. So whatever it is that you are planning ahead with and being very strategic and cunning, using history, like your experience, and just you're using experience, but also you're looking at something that shows like data, patterns, and you're patiently planning something out, and you're using your intuition and experience. And then you're going to have a triumphant success with this. You have 7, 2, 6, and 1. I think my mom wanted me to go try some grits she was making. Grits could be significant. There's something about spinach too. $32, despair. You could have been in despair about something. 20, house. I hope it focused. There could have been some despair about a home or stress in regards to a home. 1, main male. There could be a masculine energy. You could be the masculine, or someone else could be stressed. And it's no gender in tarot. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. 36, distant horizons. So this has a time frame of the next 3 to 6 months. I don't know why I'm seeing dolphins and whales. Like I'm seeing the fins in this card. Like on the edge of the anchors, it looks like fins to me.
To you.
Dolphin or whale fins. But yeah, in the next 3 to 6 months, there will be something in regards to a home. There's some stress in regards to a home and toil and labor. 38.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
So someone will be working like overtime because of a living situation. Coffin, 19. A contract could be up or over. And so that's why someone is stressed about work. Yeah, occupation and bad health, pathway and change. Okay. This was supposed to be a short reading.
Too damn bad. You keep digging.
This was supposed to be a short reading, but it ain't. Overall energy is 37, poverty. I see you getting out of a situation that seems, my fingers are stuck in that. That seems Message of concern, lovers, like it's like not favorable financially or mindset wise. Because overall energy is triumphant success. But I feel like there's a poverty mindset, like a lacking mindset, like there's not any positions open, but also feel like you don't have a lot of resources, but you end up creating one. 34, occupation.
Bitch, I've been grown. I pay my bills are paid.
31, bad health.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
With the occupation and bad health, if something could be stressing you out in regards to work. Yeah, with coffin, occupation, and bad health, toil and labor, there's a job that someone's doing that could actually literally be affecting their health, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. There's a line of work that someone's doing that could be stressing them out. And then with pathway, I see you finding a way out of that. Yeah, 9, change. So you could be changing fields, or you could be changing either the sector in which you work. Say, for instance, you're staying, some of you end up staying at the same job, but you work in a different sector. You stay in the same field, but you work in a different area. Because something about this job is causing you stress. So you either change from night shifts to evening shift to day shift, something. You either change your shifts or change the area in which you work. And others of you,
What the fuck?
others of you change fields completely. You have wealthy man. And then mature woman.
Bitch, I've been grown.
Yeah, you go from main male to wealthy man. It doesn't matter, again, it doesn't matter what your gender is. The masculine energy is taking action, the feminine is receptive. I feel as though this change, whether it's a move or a change of whatever this change is for you when it comes to your work, it's for the better. And it leads to a triumphant success. You make some type of change at work. And whether that's automating your work ahead of time, or moving, because you have pathway and you have direction. So you should plan now for the next 3 to 6 months. That's what I'm getting. Plan now for the next 3 to 6 months. I'm gonna write that down.
Because I see it's going to get crazy, it's going to get hectic.
Dreams. I see you making your dreams come true. Do like that. Lies.
You lie to me?
We're definitely gonna get into that. Suspicion.
That's suspicious.
Shock. With change. Someone is going to be shocked by this change that you're making. Some of you could be, with suspicion and shock, I'm mostly getting that you have an employer or someone around you. Yet with lies and suspicion, it's like someone is accusing you of something, even though they're the ones who are trying to, they're accusing you of trying to get out of something. But at the same time, I'm getting Leo energy. Obviously, it's Leo season. But with dreams and lies, I feel like you had an idea with occupation and dreams. You were sold a dream for some of you. But it was nothing but lies, bad health. Because someone tried to make it seem like, for instance, oh, this job is amazing. You get to travel and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you get to travel, but you only stay in certain states or countries for a couple days and then you're gone. So you don't really get to fully enjoy it because when you're there, you're working or sleeping.
What was the
So it's like an exaggerated lie. That's just an example of what type of lie you're dealing with. And someone could be, yeah, and I feel like at the same time, you are suspicious of them and they're suspicious of you. It's like that Spider-Man meme. You point at each other. You don't, like, they're suspicious of you, but they know they're lying to you. But they're also trying to make you feel guilty for seeing it. I just heard a beeping of like a timer or a stopwatch. It's like, yeah, with lies and suspicion, they are lying to you, but they're acting suspicious of you. And then when they try to change up things and lie to you, yeah, with distant horizons and change in the next 3 to 6 months, you're going to see that whatever's going on now or whatever they told you, it's totally going to shift.
What's all that movement back there?
But also I see that you saw this ahead of time. And so you planned things out already. And so they're going to be like, hey, you set me up. You lied. And you're going to be like, so did you. Overall energy is mask.
Fucking mask up.
Exactly. It's so funny. Because it's like they were already planning to set you up and lie when it comes to this job. Yeah, harvest. And what you were supposed to do. So you're like, okay, this is what you told me. So I'm going to plan ahead now for the next 3 to 6 months and have things automated. And so when they're like, wait, I don't see you reporting on site. I don't see you doing X, Y, and Z. It's like,
She keep ain't about this. She ain't about that. My boy a BD.
and then you're like, but that's what you told me. Like, I planned that out because of what you told me. And they're like, that's
Oh, that's no. In the sense that no.
How do I explain it? Basically, they lied to you, but you took their lie as truth. So you, based on what they told you, you planned ahead the next 3 to 6 months. And they're like, wait, you can't automate that based on that. And you're like, well, that's what you told me. And then they end up telling on themselves saying, well, I actually meant this.
Be fucking for real.
But they didn't expect you to automate something. They didn't expect you to plan ahead. And you planning ahead is what catches them up in the lie. It's a lie, suspicion, and shock. I hope that made sense. I feel like that was all over the place. And then you have wealthy man and help me. And so they're forced to tell you the truth. You planning ahead forces them to tell you the truth, ask you for help, and yeah, trickster. This is like the magician, Gemini, and Virgo. It's like they're accusing you of being a trickster when all you did was listen to them. But they feel like you knew that they were lying to you, so you played them. But that's not the case. You just listened. Yeah, with mature woman and trickster, it could be an older woman doing this. Experience.
Jesus wept.
So they're like, oh, you've done this before. You experienced this before. Something like that. It's like they're accusing you of knowing that they tricked you or they were trying to trick you. It's such a wild inception type of deal. Like, and then again, mask, overall energy. The mask slips. They're forced. They're tricked into telling you their plan. They tricked themselves into telling on themselves. Literally. I'll just leave it here. Should I keep going? Let's see. Because I haven't used any tarot cards yet, and I feel like I've already told the story. I'll see how I feel after I pull this deck. And then it's crazy because you already have a triumphant success. Potion, remember to practice self-love. This is advice for you, Virgo, what you're supposed to do while dealing with all of this. 24, garden, something lovely will grow from this. 15, mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. So you're meant to cater to yourself at this time. Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. 43. I don't know why I keep hearing remember to practice self-love. Did that card come out? Oh, yeah, I did. Flower, be honest with yourself. 17. And then raindrops, take a chance on them. 39. Yet coffin, mature woman, and trickster. There's this woman, this older woman who's acting like something's coming to an end for them. They're acting like they're in this dire situation and need to help you, like for help. Because mature woman and coffin, this person's acting like a damsel in distress, but they're really a trickster. I feel like this person wanted to end your contract or something like that. Or there's an end coming to a contract or some type of trickster. This wealthy man could have been asking for help. One of these people is a trickster, this wealthy man or this older woman. I'm more so getting that the wealthy man is the one asking for help, but either they're the ones being worked to death or they're the ones working you to death in the guise of help. The mature woman is either the trickster or the one who's helping you end the contract. You know which one you're in. Feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. And over on a juice tower, unplug and relax for a spell. 3. I think I'm gonna end it here. I know y'all are gonna be like, where's the tarot? But I'm gonna leave it here. I send you peace, blessings, and love.